different NATO members.
Canadians about the value of security and the importance of NATO. This is something that most Canadians don't have to think about all the time, and that obviously is a great luxury, but it brings its own challenges. So tonight, the NATO Association is doing something different. We're trying to access public imagination and interest through music. Culture, after all, is at the basis of what NATO is protecting. When we think about NATO, and certainly when you see it in the media, you might think of tanks, planes, ships, soldiers. But really, it's about handshakes, hugs, friendships, sharing cultural flourishing. So that's what we want to do tonight. And we're absolutely thrilled today to be able to listen to the fabulous sounds of the band of the Royal Regiment of Canada.
Welcome to this somewhat festive event, but while we are going to enjoy the music that we're about to hear, as Robert said, these are very difficult times facing the world. We're celebrating NATO's 75th anniversary, but we're also celebrating the resolve of people around the world to support freedom and democracy. And I never thought in my lifetime that I would see a situation as perilous as we have today. And we have to stick with our resolve to support NATO, a defensive alliance, it's not an aggressive alliance, to preserve peace and democracy. Music brings people together of all generations, whatever the kind of music. Tonight, we're going to hear some incredible pieces that will stir us, will motivate us, and will give us pause for reflection as we look at NATO, its role in the past, and its role going forward.
It is not only a great honor and pleasure, but it's I'm very, very grateful for this event. So while it is NATO's 75th anniversary, this year, it's the 25th anniversary of Hungary's, Poland, and the Czech Republic's accession to NATO. NATO and the transatlantic community has gone through many challenging times, successfully tackling complex issues. And what we have to face today is probably, at least in my opinion and experience, is the most difficult, most challenging situation. NATO is capable of addressing these challenges, but it's only capable when the allies themselves are working together, collaborating, and public diplomacy and the people-to-people connections among allies are essential. So that's why I think today's event is truly special, because it brings out the human aspect, the human significance of our transatlantic family, the nations that are part of this bond, this alliance. And as ambassador of Hungary to Canada, I'm also a firm believer in the power of public diplomacy. And music in particular is very close to my heart, our hearts, and as Robert said, it connects people at a very, very different level. And I think the experience and the bond we share through music and learning more about each other's culture are invaluable in forging the alliance even stronger.
that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek.
Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. A dreamy romance, and you said, hey baby, it's 2:45. There's a messy moonlight, won't you share it with me? Well, my answer, mister, don't you know that it's rude to keep my feelings ready when I'm in the mood?
It's March. It was written in 1954 and harkens back to Canada's contributions and honors Canada's Western European presence since the Second World War. It also alludes to the country's contribution to the founding and development of NATO itself. Deserves to be defended and deserve to be talked about in Canada to our fellow citizens. And I really do hope all of you who are here today will remember that it's part of your responsibility, burden sharing at its most basic level, to remind the rest of your fellow citizens that this is important. NATO itself, Canada's role in the world, the essential nature of the burden that we have to hold to be a citizen of the world on the greatest stage. Of the regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Adam West. Absolutely magnificent to have you here.